Hello Instagram, hello Facebook, hello YouTube. A very good afternoon to you. I am Lee Nicola. On Instagram, I freely express my gifts and my talents and express who I am. Thank you so much for joining. I see one person on. Share this live, share the live, get people involved into this live, because today we're going to talk about effective ways to handle criticism. Instagram is where I express my gifts and my talents, and I motivate and inspire. On YouTube, I'm also Lee Nicola, and I speak on issues affecting humanity, as well as I motivate and inspire, because a lot of people are hurting at this time. Positive mind _ peaceful minds quote. Hi, very good afternoon. After this, we are going to go and follow each other if you so desire, if there are people that you really like. I don't have a long time on this live, up to 15 minutes, so we'll get right into it. All right, so here I have Batman with me, right? And Batman, that I have never ever heard of anyone criticizing Batman. And the reason is because he is a superhero. Batman is not really real, right? We have people playing the character of Batman, yet he has never received any criticism, right? We are humans, and we are the superheroes of today because we are compassionate, we are kind, and we are giving help to our fellow men. Thank you so much for joining the live. So today I'll be looking at effective ways to handle criticism online. It is not very easy get criticized, so I'm going to try to help you today. All right, so criticism is a part of life. We know that, right? But oftentimes being criticized make us feel like we are not good enough, and it makes us feel like we are doing something wrong, right? And cause us really to feel like we are uncertain about the future. All right, welcome to my live. Quote _ joined. Very good to see you. We have and be free to put your answers in the comment section. When you get criticized, how do you deal with it? You can go ahead and answer the question. All right, so we often take criticism as a personal attack, but in reality, criticism can often be positive, right? And sometimes our day will get derailed, right, when we get criticized and we worry and ponder about, oh, I can't believe she said that, I can't believe he said that, that was nice. But sometimes criticism can really be positive, and it will take a lot sometimes to convince ourselves that we are awesome, we are wonderful. We sometimes don't have to ignore the things and move on. I'm going to take you through the steps, and that's a very good point you have there. Motivational _ shots 47. Very good to see you. Thank you so very much. You are amazing, and it's so wonderful to have you here. So earlier on in the live, I mentioned Batman, that I've never heard anyone criticizing him, and he can't criticize anyone. And so he's a superhero, and we as humans are superheroes because we are saving lives every day. We are helping people, we are compassionate, we are kind, and we are giving, and so we should believe in ourselves. So criticism refers to good and lousy evaluation or judgment, right? And that is based on specific standards, and it affects our values, right? Batman have our wealth power, I believe you, right? So we can refrain naysayers from infiltrating our awesomeness with their comments. And I will tell you the first secret to kind of help them to back off a little bit, and it is what I'm doing to you right now. It's gonna be hard for you to criticize me when I am smiling. So I'll interject. I am also going live and have a motivational session. Be sure to know that I will come over to your channel as quickly as I can. Let me finish this live. All right, smile. Smile. Wear a smile. It will help you to be relaxed, right? And a smile will create a feeling and a good feeling, a positive feeling, and it will lighten any situation. A smile helps you psychologically, right? And motivates you, and the critic will therefore be kind of moderate in their approach. Am I correct? All right. Quote_dash says, so here criticism depends on many factors, and I do agree. Today I am just looking at approximately 5 ways to diffuse or deal with the criticisms, to handle the criticisms. Another great way is to act on positive feedback. Act on positive feedback. I personally, at one point, will not be acting on positive feedback. I used to get so offended when people tell me that, look, you know, you are this or that, or you sound aggressive. One, I have a very strong voice. It's raspy. It's beautiful. And so when I speak, people would often misunderstand, you know, what I am saying. And so now I have to really learn to tone down, but I act on the positive feedback, right? I made plans to work on the areas. It's important to realize that critics have bits of truth in what they are saying. So learn from the negative comments. They are cheat codes to self-improvement. I can tell you that. They are cheat codes. And so it is important that we keep a record of some of the comments that will come at us. So now I'll pause a little bit and read what quotes_dash underscore is saying. It says, favorable and unfavorable conditions are part of living, but smiling through them is all the art of living. And you, my dear, you have a little secret there that will help to alleviate any kind of feeling that you have inside of you that is not so great at the moment. So, all right. So the next way is to avoid taking criticisms personally. Many times, criticisms reflect on the individuals and not you. Sometimes they actually just push their negative comments on us because of what they are going through at the moment. Most of us tend to feel personally offended when we are criticized, and so it is important to realize that we also criticize people's jealousy and pride, right? And we are humans, which is just merely passing on information and not passing on the person. All right, so it's very good to see you guys on the live. It's very good that you are coming on at this time. I really do appreciate you. So I'm almost through, and so we have to learn to consider the suggestions of the feedback instead of merely the tone, because I mentioned earlier on how I have a strong vocal, and so sometimes I'll say something and somebody gets really offended because I come on too strongly. But some people may have valuable critical suggestions, right? But their tones and style of speaking may hamper the way you receive the message, right? So it's better to respond directly to their feedback instead of the confrontational tone, and detach the two, because the tone of the feedback and the confrontational tone are two different things, right? And so we really can't really take things too personally. And I do this, and I am so very grateful to every single person who offer constructive criticism to me. One, it helps me to grow, and I grow and I learn a lot from people giving me positive, constructive criticism. So go ahead and thank people for doing that to you. It may hurt a little bit, yes, but at the same time, you know that they mean you well. They have great motives towards you, and you should really go ahead and thank them. You should go right ahead and thank every single person. So I'll give you a bonus tip. Bonus tip is to control your emotions when you are criticized. Try not to explode when you receive criticism. And I've learned that the hard way, because you end up saying things that you may regret later because you respond angrily to feedback. You may just regret the things that you really say during that time. So stay calm. Sometimes when you respond and people are throwing things at you that you know has nothing to do with you at all, what I normally say at this point is, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. That is not true, and you move on from it. And sometimes you clarify. You clarify the negative feedback. Sometimes you don't. Someone mentioned earlier on that you just read it or you don't read it and just move on from there. So thank you so much for coming on this live this afternoon. Several of you came on. Poetry for a Clear Mind came. Where chips and fish. Good to see you. Quotes dash underscore and motivational shots 47. Don't know if they stayed, but thank you so much for coming on the live this afternoon. You have Yakila underscore productions also joined, and peace positive mind underscore peaceful mind underscore quote. That person said hello, and Ray Rayok positive mind underscore peaceful mind. Thank you so very much. It's very good to have you guys coming on this afternoon, and I'm going to end this live. And remember that you can handle anything that come at you because you are amazing. You are amazing. You're wonderful. Take very good care of yourself, and remember to share this live so others can get the information that they need, because we really do need to help each other. Thank you.
Seeking inspiration, needing motivation. Nina Cola is the one. Sharing tips to cope, bringing joy and hope. Nina Cola for battles won.